Russia for a second?
Yeah.
And this whole thing with the FARA registration for RT and the other company, I don't know how much you addressed this because I was gone a couple of days last week, but as you are aware, they were told to register. They did, and at the time you said that this would not affect their ability to gather information and report, and yet the Standing Committee of the Correspondents on the Hill revoked their credentials because they are no longer eligible as a foreign agent.
But,
In
let me pause you right there.
wait.
I want to ask you a question.
In response, the Russian Duma has revoked the credentials of RFERL and VOA, and I'm just wondering if you have a response to that.
First I want to ask you a question, because you've been around here a long time. You are the head of the State Department Correspondents Association, and correct me if I'm wrong, the Capitol Hill Correspondents Association is similar to State Department Association, correct?
I think it has a bit more power.
But my point is,
It's much more organized.
I'm not been a Capitol Hill reporter, so help describe this to me. This is not made up of members of Congress, correct? This is made up of reporters.
Correct.
And so the reporters would...
Correct.
There's congressional staff who are part of it.
But the thing is that the intimation that you had made was that this would not affect their ability to gather information, and it did, whether or not that was a government decision or not. It did, and so the Russians in response.
We can't take responsibility for the actions of private entities, other organizations.
I'm not asking about that.
I can only speak on behalf of the U.S. government.
I know, but so what I'm asking you is for your reaction to the Russian reaction to that, which was the Duma deciding to yank the credentials of VOA and RF. Do you have anything?
Yeah,
comment
absolutely.
on that?
We think that is wrong. One of the things that we talk about a lot here is the freedom of speech and the importance of that. That includes speech that other governments may find uncomfortable. That applies to our allies and partners, and that applies to countries that we have tense relationships as well. We believe in that firmly. The Russian law that was passed is something that Ambassador Huntsman talked about earlier today, our new ambassador to Russia. He said, we strongly urge the Russian government to not allow this to stifle free speech and editorial independence on the part of those who seek to operate freely in Russia. Russia's media law, because we believe it may be applied like its NGO law, we are concerned that they could end up harassing reporters, detaining reporters, kicking reporters out of the country. That is something that we believe fundamentally as Americans is wrong. We believe in the right to free speech, and we have serious concerns about Russia's activities to clamp down on press freedoms.
You want to comment on the OIC disallowing the Russians from participating in the Winter Olympics?
Did they?
Yes.
I wasn't aware of that. I missed that headline, so no, I don't have anything for you on that.